Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's going on between you right down the middle. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Leos, please. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, okay, your person's energy, your energy, the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So it does feel like there's distance here between you and this person. Now you could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but with this King of Swords energy, this can also be just somebody who's an ex, or somebody who maybe they're acting a little bit cold, or you're not really sure how they feel about you, how they feel about the connection. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it does look like something here has come to an end. Okay, so for a lot of you, this does feel like this is a connection where you may have put, a lot of time and effort into this. All right, let's take a look at your person, the King of Swords. So I feel like your person is, again, I don't normally read the King of Swords as necessarily cold, but it's definitely someone here who's like trying to keep their emotions out of it. Okay, the Queen of Cups. So this person may be really focused on their own healing right now is what I'm getting with the Queen of Cups, their own creativity, maybe focused on friends or more so like family, if they have children. Some of you, this person could be a caregiver is what I'm getting, a parent. But I also feel too, there is potential here with this person trying to manifest you here, Leo, with that Queen of Cups energy. And they're viewing you as the Nine of Cups. So that makes a lot of sense that this person is trying to manifest you. They're trying to, you are their wish fulfillment. They're what you want. I'm sorry, you are what they want. But with the Nine of Cups energy in a love reading, it certainly can be they have some fears here that this is a fleeting relationship, or maybe that you're not looking for something more serious, because the Nine of Cups can be about like dating, hooking up, things like that. Like it's not necessarily a serious energy, but I do feel like this person really is trying to manifest you. You are what they want. With the Hermit card in reverse, Leo, you could be feeling a little bit in your head about this connection, getting really stuck in the details, replaying events over and over again. But I also feel with the Hermit card, if you've been in deep contemplation, I almost feel like you're ready to confront this person, or you're ready to reach out or tell them how you feel. Yeah, and with the Star card, you may be telling this person you're not so sure about the future of this connection. You may not be sure about healing this connection, because I do feel like there's been a little bit of a tower moment. There's been, or a big disruption here within this connection. Let's see how you're viewing them. You're viewing them as the Four of Cups in reverse. So you're seeing this person, I don't know if they've already reached out to you, Leo, but I think you do feel like this person is making themselves more emotionally available, or maybe they've sent you a message, or they're trying to talk, or when you see them, you can sense that they want to get together with you. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like you're seeing this person where they were emotionally unavailable. It's like now that you're separated, or now that there's silence, or now that you've pulled your energy back, like this person wants to talk. They want to see you. They want to be emotional. And for some of you, they have even sent you a message that has been quite surprising. But with the Three of Wands energy in reverse, it feels like you two are mirroring each other, and this connection is a bit blocked because of distance, whether that's physical distance, or it's emotional distance, or a combination of both. But with the King of Swords here, this is how your person is seeing the relationship. So again, your person is trying to keep their emotions out of it, but I feel like it's almost impossible, because I do feel like this person really wants to be with you. And you're viewing this relationship as the Judgment card. So you're trying to make a really big decision here about whether or not you want to move forward, or if you want to up level with them. The Judgment card here as well tells me that, you know, some of you are up for reconciliation, but you're still not really sure. And we see this Three of Cups. Maybe some of my Leos, you kind of want to keep things casual, you know, before you get way too emotionally invested here, or you want to see what they're offering before you get too emotionally invested. But I do see a lot of my Leos, like you would be interested in meeting up with this person, seeing where things go. But for some of you, this Three of Cups is also this energy of, you know, like wanting to keep your options open possibly. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. Okay, so we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, showing up in reverse. So this person has a bit of a blocked third eye chakra. So this is somebody who may not be trusting their intuition, or who really hasn't been seeing clearly. You know, as much as they're coming through in the King of Swords energy, it's like, I think they need to see clearly that they have to give emotionally to this connection. I do think this person is emotional about you. I do think I would even say this person loves you, Leo, but like maybe they're just not seeing the way to approach you, or a way to let you know how they're really truly feeling. Yeah, because this person is not really taking action. They're thinking a lot about you. I feel like they're trying to manifest you. Some of you, they have reached out, but it's like at the same time, it's like they may not be taking enough action, or they don't know how to come towards you or what action to take. But beautiful. We see the 3rd chakra, Archangel Camuel, coming through. The 3rd chakra is telling me this person is building up the strength and courage, though, to reach out, or, you know, to tell you how they feel, or try to get back together with you. So let's see what else this person is going through, or, you know, what they need to overcome. So we see family patterns coming through for them. So to a degree, we mimic what we've observed growing up. Are these patterns healthy for you? So again, this person may have some learned patterns of behavior when it comes to relationships that keep them maybe a little bit stoic, or they have difficulties expressing their feelings and their emotions. You know, they may feel like, and this is an interesting message, but they may feel like, you know, certain, you know, in a relationship, people do certain things. That's just what you do, but it might not be something that's particularly healthy, right? Like where they're maybe not, you know, where they're not always sort of symbiotic, okay? Where they're kind of rigid when it comes to roles. I don't know if those roles are defined by gender or something like that, but it does feel like this person may have some learned pattern behavior in relationships that, you know, that are difficult for you, and creating difficulties for them in their relationships. We also see balance coming through. So in life and relationships, we must deposit more than we withdraw. And again, maybe this person is used to, you know, being taken care of, for example, or, you know, being coddled, or, you know, for some of you, maybe this is like an only child is what's coming through for me. So someone who's, you know, kind of used to getting their way, that's just what, you know, how they were raised, or that's what they're used to in relationships. So I do feel like, you know, that's something that they need to overcome, or they need to take a look at, like, are they actually, you know, reciprocating emotionally, physically, you know, mentally, financially, you know, in the relationship or not. And that may be a really big source of your hesitation here, Leo. All right, so let's see. And your energy or your advice is transforming. So something must change. We can do it voluntarily, or the universe will upend it for us. So that is energy of a tower moment, right? And I do feel like you've been through a bit of a tower moment that may, you know, that is a big source of why you're pulling back or you're holding back. Okay, so something here needs to give, something needs to change. And we see disconnect. So understand why someone has withdrawn emotionally or physically. This may also encourage time away to reflect. And I do think this is what, my Leos, you've been doing. You've been reflecting. And it could be this person in the King of Swords energy that has disconnected a bit, or apparently disconnected emotionally. But they are still quite emotional about you. They are trying to manifest you. They do have love for you. But I'm almost getting like they might be in a bit of a distorted masculine energy, whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter, but where they don't want to show their emotions because they don't want to feel weak, and they're letting, you know, ego run the show here. Okay, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What does this person want to say to my Leos? What does this person want to say to you? You inspire me. So I actually heard I want to be more like you, and I think that's why we have this solar plexus chakra coming out. I see life differently now. So either because of what you've said, or because you've taught them different things, or you pulling your energy back, okay, is making them take a look at, how they're showing up in relationships and what patterns need to be let go of. And I lost myself for a while. So it does seem like, Leo, you have someone here who has ghosted or who has withdrawn. And it may have stressed you out for a bit. But I also feel like it has given you that time that you need, to reflect on whether or not this is the relationship you want to continue with. All right. And I do see a lot of you wanting to do that with the Three of Cups, but some of you are starting to reflect and maybe be open to other options here. All right. So let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What is this person's next actions towards my Leos? Two of Cups in reverse. So this person wants to work on this partnership and maybe even work on finding balance. So that could be making it up to you or seeing where they're falling short. I do like that because it's an energy of accountability and judgment energy. So they do want to come back around. They are making a decision to, to try to up level here, to change things. And it feels really positive, to be honest. It feels like they're coming back in an energy of maturity there. All right, now for my Leos, what is the outcome here? So we see the Queen of Swords energy in reverse. So some of you, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, you are like maybe angry or upset with this person, or there's something here that really does need to be dealt with and released and healed. Okay, yeah, because with the Strength card energy in reverse, it's like something here has really turned you upside down. And again, it really could be an ex that you're not so sure about, investing in. And we see the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion. How this is going to make my Leos feel. You might be a little bit angry, upset, frustrated with this person and feeling confused here. Okay. Some of you may reject this person. Some of you are ready to open up to new options or other options because you might be sick and tired of this. If this is if this is a repeating pattern for you in this person. But again, the Seven of Cups is saying that, the options you have, you have many options here. Okay, so it's really going to be up to you. So let's see, Leos, clear messages, advice, and guidance. What do my Leos need to hear? Spirit's telling you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for some of you where you are ready to let this person go, Spirit's saying, be open to other options. Stay positive, right? If something here is not working, if you're not passionate about this person anymore, you don't want to put in the time and the effort, stay positive. You will manifest love. Yeah, Spirit's saying an unrequited love situation. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, that certainly is the case. So it may be time to look elsewhere. All right, and it's safe for you to love. So Spirit's saying no matter whom you choose to be with, Leo, you need to choose somebody who makes you feel safe emotionally, physically, financially even. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, right? So I do feel like safety here is a really big thing, right? About feeling emotionally safe. And you'll feel emotionally safe when you make the right decision about allowing the right person into your life. But we have deception here, and I feel like there is something major that's happened between you and this person. I don't know if it's a third party. I don't know if it's been some sort of betrayal, but I'm seeing here that someone has been deceptive, and it's something that is creating a major blockage for you trusting this person, for you wanting to heal and reconcile things here. Okay, so again, you're going to be the one that decides what you want to do here. So that's where I'm going to leave it, Leos. Sending you love and light. Take care.